Hi, I'm Linda, and this is No Frills ASMR. I have this sweater again, which it's come up in at least 2 videos previously. One was a haul video, one was like kind of taking out my fall wardrobe essentials. And in that video, I mentioned that the sweater is just too long for me to wear. And then maybe I would, it's got fuzzies, and that maybe I would cut it, which I know isn't the proper way to handle these things, but I don't care. Because, what am I going to do? So I have put it on and kind of taped off about where I want it to sit. And I'm thinking about maybe throwing like a stitch right here and then cutting it. No, that's probably not the best way to do it. Okay, first of all, I don't sew at all. I had a class in junior high that was called home economics. Half of it was sewing, the other half was cooking. The sewing part of the class I failed, which is so bad. And the cooking part I got an A. So overall I passed the class, but the teacher, by the way, kind of a jerk if I'm honest, she didn't think I knew what I was doing sewing. And it wasn't like I didn't try, but I'm going to experiment. Now I have this sewing kit that I got at a estate sale one time, just so I had the stuff if I ever did want to sew. There was a time when, hold on, my boys were in Cub Scouts and they had just sewed patches on their uniform, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to do this. And another scout mom told me you can now buy this stuff that you put in between and iron it and then they stick. I was like, yes, please. Which is actually maybe what I should do with this, but so, oh, look at that. I thought I'd have trouble finding yellow thread, but you know what? That's going to be okay. That'll work. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. I just dropped one and I think it unleashed its hell on me. All right. But in here I have this here tape measure. So I guess what I better do is make sure it's the same amount I'm cutting off. And then maybe I should probably mark it. I don't know what I'm doing. I should probably measure it and then put some marks so that when I cut, I know how much I'm cutting. I don't know. I think that would be the proper way to do this. So, assuming I want about that much, I have taped it with a Scotch tape here. Okay. Let's say, so that would be about, I heard one time you should skip the first inch. Have you guys ever heard that? I'll listen to a podcast. All right, so I'm talking about taking 3.5 inches off. But I think I will take less than that and then I'll put a stitch. Maybe. I don't want the stitches to show because I'm afraid if I just cut it, it's going to look too cheap. I don't think I'll be able to cut a straight line. I'm not very good like that. How about we just take off 3 inches and then we'll flip it the other 1/2 inch and sew it. Okay. I don't know. All right, so we're going for 3. Is that what I have over here too? About the same. Skip that first inch. It was a little longer on the side, but okay. So let's turn it inside out this way. Is this making any kind of sense? I know if you're a person who says you're watching this going, what are you doing? That is not how you handle that. I know I should probably take it like somewhere and have a professional handle it, but the truth is, I think I paid like $2. So it feels weird to spend like money. All right. right, so if we're skipping the first inch, then 3 inches is right here. I'm going to take my Sharpie and I'm going to go around and like mark it. Does that sound smart? I wonder if I should have gotten my, I have a paper cutter, you know, that goes whoosh like that. I wonder if that would have cut through this. Probably not. It probably would get stuck. Here's the problem with this material. It could stretch a little, so I have to make sure I'm not like pulling on it at all. I don't know. Oops, I didn't skip it. See, I'm going to mess this up, you know. All right. We'll come down here. We'll go 1, 2. Nope, right here. 1, 2, 3 to 4. Right about there. And let's go over here and do this. Oops, what am I pulling? Oh, my scissors. I hope those scissors are still sharp enough. They're good scissors, but I've used them for a lot of other things. Okay, and then I'm going to flip it. Try not to get black marker on it. The thing I love about this sweater is the sleeves. They're these giant sleeves. Like, they're so big. And I think it's so fun. I just like it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And put this one here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I'm kind of nervous. Do you guys think I measured that properly? It seems like maybe I should have, right? Okay. Here we go. Oh, whatever. Okay. All right. I think I have to pull it all the way inside out now, so I can lay it flat in this direction. And then, let's see, how do we lay it nice and flat? Okay. I'm oddly nervous. It shouldn't matter. I don't care. I need it turned this way, I guess. Okay. So I can get to here. And then I can do it this way. Okay. I should have gone further. I have to be so careful to not pull it, you know? Because like I said, see how much it'll stretch. It could move quite a bit. I have a lot of t-shirts that I've kind of cut like this, and I don't really care what t-shirts. They roll up a little on the bottom. You know, I just wear them like around the house or whatever. Because I'm just kind of shorter, and all shirts are made too long. They need to make, I know they make like petite, but sometimes petite they're kind of like wider. So there's something funny sometimes about petite. They don't fit right either. So I don't know what I need. I need somebody who just makes clothes for. See, this is what I was worried about, that I'd have weird little stupid. See that? How it goes. I don't like that. I go like this. Sorry if you hear a noise in the background. My husband's working on a project. Making noise. We always are working on projects. We got in a fight this morning about a project. I guess to call it fight's a little extreme. We don't really fight much. we have a bathroom in our house that is straight out of 1950, whatever. It's pink and green. And I have for a long time really tried to embrace the pink and green bathroom. But, like, the sink at some point was replaced and it's hideous. There's this big little light in there that somebody replaced in like the 60s and it's hideous. And some of the tiles look cracked. And the toilet seat doesn't match because it's a green toilet and a white seat, which I just haven't found. I did find one actually. I paid way too much for it, but I got a green seat today. Anyway, so I wanted to gut the whole thing, and I've been saying that to him, and it makes him mad because he likes to keep things the way they are. So we came to an agreement to keep it the way it is, but to go out and find, well, I found the toilet seat, and then we're going to find this original sink from the 50s that matches. We're going to take it all back to the 50s, fix the tiles that are cracked. So we'll have a legit but nice looking, clean, new 50s bathroom. But then I said, I gotta have storage, so we're looking at some kind of wall storage we could hang that wouldn't look junky. So if you guys know of anything like that, I'm kind of looking at this one at IKEA that's just very plain. I think maybe that'll work. Anyway, so we're still working on our dining room, but once that's finished, I think we'll work on that project. And hopefully it'll look cute. Okay, look, now I can make a hair thing out of this or something. Okay. Let's see, is that straight at all? See how ugly it looks? That's why I knew I'd want to probably fold it. Oh, I hope I left myself enough room. I think I did. Fold it, and then maybe I'll just stick a couple of stitches here and stitches here. I don't know. Can I sneak a stitch in without it? I don't think I can. Maybe I really should get that double taped iron stuff. You know what? I wonder if I have some here. What is this? Anybody know what that is? Is that what that is? Good God. If it is, this would be perfect if I could just do that and then iron it. Is that what that is? Who sews? Look at this. Is that what that is? It says nothing. Like I said, I bought this years ago, so it's probably very old anyway. At a estate sale. I think it was half off day, and the reason I bought it really was because inside of here there goes some thread. There were 3 pairs of scissors, and I was like, and I think it was 12, but it was half off. I was like, yeah, please. I always use scissors. So, all right, I'm gonna throw some tape on here. I think I might try this and see if it irons. That might be what that is. That would be cool. Oh, look. Stitch Witchery Iron-On Bonding Web. What is it? Fast, easy, stitchless for heavier fabrics, yes, and whatever extra firm bonding is desired. 100% polyamide, that's probably some cancer causing. Washable and dry cleanable. Excuse me, this is what I need. Secure hems and facings. Attach interfacings. Apply trims and appliques. Reinforce buttonhole areas. Place stitch witchery between fabric layers. Cover with damp press cloth. Set steam iron for wool. Press for 10 seconds. Do not slide iron back and forth. I may have to come back. I may have to go get my iron and do this. I'm starting to think I might. What do I do? Should I put... I'll still put some stitches on the sides, I think. but probably I should do that second. I don't know. I'm kind of excited. All right. I want to show you guys something that anyone who sews already knows about, but see, there were a bunch of scissors like this in here. I was like, ooh, I always need scissors. Hold on, I'm looking for a thing. Wait, what's this? Blanket binding replaces worn. Oh, this is for the end of your blanket. What? Huh. Didn't know. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, do you guys know what that is? It's see. Okay, how can I show this to you? I don't know if you can see it. If I hold it up on here, can you see it? I don't know if you can tell, but there is this little metal triangle. I did not know what this was, and I have a friend who she sews. She's like good at sewing, and where'd I put that yarn? Where'd that yellow yarn go, guys? Hold on. Oh, shucks. What the heck? Did it? Where'd I put it? Is that it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So, for all of my life growing up, and by the way, I did sew growing up because in the 70s you had to, if you wanted to wear your sister's hand-me-down clothes. I also made stuffed animals. I even used a sewing machine. I don't know why in junior high I was such a bad sewer, but I'd always lick it and then try to stick it through there, right? Which I can do, I think. But with this, look, you put this metal wire thing, of course, with my eyes the way they are, okay, through the hole. Oh my God, this is so stupidly genius. And then you put your thread. I can't see what I'm doing. Hold on. You wait till you're my age. You'll be the same way. Okay, through there. And then you pull it and look. It's through the... I mean, come on. That's freaking genius. You know what? The person who invented this probably is not a wealthy family, and they should be like the most wealthy family. And I never even heard of it. That's how much you'd think I would have heard of that. Okay. I am going to... I think I will stick a couple stitches in, and then I'm going to get my iron out, and I am going to use the Stitch Wizard because I think that's going to be good. Stitch Wizard. Why do I want to make everything into like a 1970s theme song? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. That didn't work very good, but okay. Let's see. I don't think I need this tag here. I mean, this one doesn't say don't remove under penalty of law, so I should be okay. Okay. Let's try going about that far, and maybe we can put it through here so you really don't see it. Like that. And then maybe I can just tie it here to hold it in place. Okay. And then I just like that. And then we can go this way and just put a couple of, I don't want to go that far, stitches like this. Whoops. Da, da, da. I don't like it when my clothes are too big. Makes me feel big. Clothes that fit. Alright, let's see. I mean, I think that'll be okay. And then if I do that Stitch Wizard thing, I think we'll really be cooking. Alright, I'm going to come back over here and put a couple in here. This will just help double it down a little bit. Hopefully it won't look too like bulky. Okay. Gonna go like that. Pew, pew. Gotta make a little knot of some sort. I don't know. Is that gonna work? I always forget. How do you knot it right at the end? I can't think. Did what I just did. Will that work? I don't know. Boop. Okay, good enough. We'll see. We'll see how that does. All right, where's my measuring? Let's see. What did I just do? Oh my gosh, there's string everywhere. I need to clean this thing up. Okay, we did. Not that it matters which side, but we did about an inch. Okay. So on this side, we will also do about an inch. So right, right there. Yeah, right. That should work right there. Okay. Where'd I put my thread? Here we go. All right. So we'll do our first bit right there. Then let's tie it. Okay, that should be an inch, right? Hold on. Just make sure I didn't do anything stupid here. Okay. Okay. And we will turn this so I can see both sides. And then go from here to there. Do people still sew, or is that like an old school thing? one of my nieces sews. Actually, I think she sews quite a bit. Because she kind of makes her own clothes. Like, she goes to Goodwill and buys, like, cool stuff. Oh, that reminds me. I complained in one of my thrift videos about how one of the local thrift stores upped their prices. Well, now the Goodwill did too. I'm like, of all times to stick it to people, like, really? See, I don't get that. Now you know they're getting all their stuff, donations, and it's not like they're low on quantity. They have tons of stuff. Like, so much stuff. One of our local thrift stores, they got rid of their fitting room. And I asked the woman, I don't know if she really knew, but she said because of theft. Which, if people are stealing from your thrift store, they must be mighty desperate, first of all, because it was pretty cheap to begin with. But also, now I don't buy anything there because I have to, like, well, I'll buy a jacket or something, but like a dress or something, you can't just buy that, you know, without having any idea if it fits. So I've seen people showing up with like bodysuits and they try it on out in the middle of the place, but I don't think I could do that. Maybe I could, I don't know. Alright, let's give that like a couple of shoopy doops there. Somehow there's a long piece I didn't pull through, I don't know. It will. C'est la vie. I'm gonna tie these two together. Give it a couple of swirls through there. Okay. Then cut this. Okay. Let's see. How this looks. Right. So yeah, these two are sewn, but this looks bad. All right, I'm gonna get the iron, and I'm gonna iron this with that stuff and see how that looks. That's what I'm gonna do. Yes, I am. All right, well, that's all for now. But maybe I'll try to put it in Movie Maker, and I'll put the new video with the iron on top of this one, which means I better get a little bit louder so if it's a different volume. All right, so we'll try this what's it called, witch something. We'll try this stuff, see how it works. All right, if I even still have my iron, God knows, I haven't used it in so long. I'm pretty sure I do. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Okay, I'm back. I have the iron right here. And on it says leaks. Use no water. Okay. Now what setting do they say to put it on? On wool. Okay. Oops. I have it on wool. Thought that's what it said. And it's already getting hot. So we gotta be a little careful. I haven't used that iron in a while. Okay, so I'll put this down, I don't know, just to protect the tabletop, I guess, I don't know. Okay, and then I think we have to turn this inside out again, right? Yeah, I think so. Hold on, let me flip it around. Let's even flip the sleeves just so they're out of our way. Okay. Lay that flat. And then, okay, here we go. We'll do it facing this way. Okay, so I guess we just want to do one side, so I kind of got to get this other side out of my way, I think. And then I hope this is fresh enough to work. I'll take off like the top layer just in case. I don't know. Okay. We will need from here, boom, put it all the way across on the top part, I think. Da, da, da. All the way to there. Okay. I hope this works. We shall soon see. All right. So, remember when I was fixing shoes for my son and some guy, I don't know, there was one person, I think Marge, who thought it was a compliment, but I think he was making fun of me for doing it. But he'd really be surprised by this one. The things you do. Okay. It's just because I like it. This towel is wet. So that it'll kind of steam it. Let me double check and make sure. I'd hate to mess this up right now. Okay. Okay. I think. Now it said, place stitch witchery between fabric layers, cover with damp press cloth. Okay. Set steam iron on wool. Press for 10 seconds. Do not slide back and forth. Okay. It's good I read that because I would have wanted to slide it back and forth. I hope this is right. Okay. Let me get enough. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now let's do this side so we don't do that one spot too much all at once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll do the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. It's steaming away. All right, do not slide iron backward. Turn fabric over and press for an additional 10 seconds. Allow to cool. Test bond by trying to lift one edge. If necessary, press again for 5 to 10 seconds on each side. I love this. So you could use this for hemming pants. Wow. That's cool. All right. I don't need the scissors here. Let me move those. So let's turn this. Oof. I hope this is my cuttings wrong and not my edge here, but whatever. All right. And then we're going to flip it. And lay it flat. Flat as we can. Okay, and we'll put our damp cloth here. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not steaming as much now, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right. And then it says to let it cool. Well, let's go and do the other side while we're letting it cool. Because why not? Okay. Need you out of the way. And then, where's the... Here it is. Okay. Then we'll put it here. I don't really care if it's a little bit shorter because I actually left it a little longer in case I screwed it up really bad when I originally taped it. So it's not like whatever, you know. And to be honest, it started out like I haven't worn it except around the house with leggings because it was just that long on me, you know. So whatever. Okay. Look, I'm making excuses for if it goes wrong already. Okay. So put our wet cloth, find a wet part because it's starting to dry. And okay. And we want to go right to the edge here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then, hold on. I feel like I kind of have the other part in there, but I guess it's okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And right in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then we're going to flip it the other way around. This way. And do it all over again. Okay. Is there still any wet on this cloth? I should have brought my spray bottle. I didn't really think about that I would be kind of steaming all the water out of it. It's still pretty wet though. I think I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, that feels pretty good over here. This is the one we did before, and look, the stitch is down here, the wizard stuff, so that's working okay. I guess I should let this cool, but I think that'll be okay. Alright, sweet. Let me turn this off. I don't think we'll need it. Get this out of the way. Okay, I'll just set that over there. And now Like right now it's ironed so flat. I think it's sticky. It's showing a little more. We'll see. I'll have to try and see, but it looks pretty good, guys. What do you think? Not too shabby. Yeah. And then is it holding up? Yeah, it says you can wash it too, so that's good. All right. I'm excited. I think that'll work. Well, if you see me wearing this in a future video, remind me to tell you if I'm just wearing it for comfy around the house or if I'm wearing it out. I think that'll work. I think it might really be cute. I might end up wanting it shorter. I don't know. Because this still feels long. We'll see. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I will talk to you soon. I'm kind of looking forward to trying it on. Okay. Look at these big, big, big sleeves. They're so cool. I'll let it cool. I'll just let it sit there and cool. Alright, talk to you later. These towels, they're from Target, and I like them because they have this loop. So, oops, if you have a hook or something, you can hang them. I like that. I'm thinking I might put a hook by my sink, like one of those sticky hooks, so I can just have it hanging there, you know. And it's all cotton. It's really nice and soft, and I like the cotton ones better than the microfiber or whatever, because first of all, I think those microfiber have like little tiny plastics that I don't want near my food, but also the cotton just absorbs better for, you know, wiping up stuff. So I try to just use like these and not use paper towel or anything. I have a couple that are all stained that are for like, you know, if I spill like cherry juice or something, that'll stain it. And these I just use. They're my nice towels, you know.